Hi Ravens, and welcome to a Path of Exile video. Today a build showcase. We are going to be looking at my Juggernaut Righteous Fire Heist build, which is on screen now. There it is. Now to level this character up, all I did was follow Pox's RF guide. This character is in the Standard League, but so it's not increasable. However, you should be able to level this up quite easily in Crucible following Pox's guide. And then I've done a heist section on a POB that is copied in the document below. Alternatively, you can follow the character I have on screen, and that POB from my profile is also down below in the description. I'm going to, at the end of this video, there will be a section with legacy gear because I'm in standard, and I'll do the league version of that legacy gear if appropriate. So first of all, let's go through the gear on this character. Now this gear is going to differ to what Pox has suggested in his RF guide, simply because I have had access to certain other materials that is not included in his guide. So trinket, it's just a trinket I found while heisting. Not a great one, not a bad one. Got Org drop as chaos, and we've got Heist have a chance to duplicate contained basic currency. The other two mods are completely pointless. This is a 2-mod trinket. I haven't bothered to find another one yet. In our scepter, which I crafted myself with spam ulting the +1 all fire, luckily orging into Malevolence, and then regaling into the spell damage max mana hybrid. Then crafted the multi-mod, damage over time, increased fire, and chance to ignite. In here we have our Frostblink, Hex Touch, and Flammability. The reason I've done this 3-link here is because when we burst through a door that our rogue has opened, we're instantly applying Flammability to all the mobs behind the door, and then the RF kicks in and most of them die, allowing us to phase run through and carry on. Talking of phase run, we've got phase run, increased duration, life tap, and efficacy in our Devoto's Devotion with the Skitterbots increased mana reservation efficiency. It doesn't matter what mana reservation efficiency you have on the helm, any will do for any of the auras included with the build. In our Sapphire's frame, yes, I'm still using the Sapphire's frame because with the uniques on this character I needed the all res. We have Fire Trap, Trap and Mind Damage, and a leveling life tap. The reason we've only got a 3-link is because we don't need it that much. We only need it on some tanky rares on the way in, and maybe on any bosses for the unique contracts that you might want to run. Other than that, it really doesn't get used, and a 3-link does enough damage to deal with all of that. Down to our Legacy Fury Boots, standard Legacy of Fury Boots with a regen 2% life per second if you were hit. And in here I have Flesh and Stone in Sound Stance and Tempest Shield. There's no reason for these to be linked, it's just how I crafted the boots. Trying to get the link for my Vitality and Arrogance, because obviously these two need to be linked, and that's just how it ended up. In our gloves, so we've got the fire exposure plus fire damage over time multiplier, some armor, some max life, regen, fire, lightning, and then the +1 AoE plus 10% increased area of effect. These I crafted myself in 3.20. I got 100% base from trade. I hit it with an alchemy orb and then spammed pristine fossils. I think it's pristine, is it, for the quality? Perfect fossils for the 30% quality, and then I kept on rolling using various methods until I hit that life regen, and then various other modifiers that I was looking for. In here's all our other auras. So we've got Malevolence, we have our level 3 Enlighten, Anonymous Skitterbots, and Determination, which is still leveling. We've got an okay-ish ring here with lots of res, some mana, and a life roll. And then in this one we've got a very nice chaos ring with some crafted chaos and cold on there. We've got our Elder Stygian Vice with attributes, increased life, life recovery rate, and max life. The increased attributes isn't needed. I was going for the life recovery, max life, and increased maximum life. It just happened to be that this one also came with 8% increased attributes. As for our searching Idol, the only thing a legacy about this is 10% increased endurance charge duration. You cannot get that, but again, I'll link that in later on in the video for you. So it's max life, damage over time while holding a shield, and 7% chance to gain phasing for 4 seconds on kill. The block attack damage is completely pointless because we are using a Saffles frame. I just wanted phasing on the jewel. From there we look at our brass dome. This has a life mod, so we can't take the increased life because of the strength provides no bonus to maximum life. However, that's fine. We've got 3.6k life, and that is absolutely fine because this one, more importantly, means you take no extra damage from crit strikes and 5% max all res, which is really important in Heist for taking no damage from crit strikes. There are certain creatures in Heist that when they charge they get a massive damage bonus and crit bonus. So if they charge from a distance away, you don't see them coming, they hit you, you lose 75% of your life because it's a massive hit plus crit. With this you don't take the crit and you virtually take no damage. So in my opinion, losing out on 15% life on a Heist character with 3.6k life is fine. In our brass dome, I have chosen to go for Elemental Focus, Righteous Fury, increased AoE effect, burning damage, swift affliction, and life tap. I haven't got around to upgrading these gems to awakened yet. As for our marble amulet, it's 1.57. I used essences to craft the increased armor. I hit increased attributes and lightning res. The lightning res is what I was after at the time, so we've got increased armor, lightning res, and an added bonus of increased attributes, crafted with all attributes, and then plus 20% attributes catalyst. I don't think I need all those attributes, but I haven't bothered to replace the amulet as of yet. The offhands are, I'm not going to mention, they're just gems leveling for my gem collection into flasks. I've got a internal life flask of allaying for the very few corrupting blood in Heist. We've got a legacy quicksilver flask. We've got a legacy basalt flask, increased armor. The regenerate 3% per life second during effect ruby flask. I don't think Pox includes this anymore. I just like having it. Personal preference. And then we've got a immunity to poison granite flask as well. So that's the flasks, that's the gear, that's all the gems. Let's have a look at the passive tree. So into the passive tree, we've gone for our standard setup. We've got untiring, we've got unbreakable, we've got unflinching, and then I have taken unstoppable rather than unyielding. The reason we've got unstoppable is because of the 10% increased move speed modifier. Cannot be stunned, cannot action speed, movement speed cannot be modified below base, which also means we don't need unwavering stance. So the minimal amount of evasion we have still counts. Other than that, it's a standard tree. I think I've pretty much copied everything Pox has on his tree, so I'm not really going to go through it. If you want to see what I've got, you can have a look at the POB below, or just alter copy from what I have on screen. I do have the brutal restraint. Again, this is one specific to Heist. We've got 25% chance to avoid being stunned, which is irrelevant because we can't be stunned. We've got Alchemist's Genius over there, which is awesome. We have 5% increased dexterity here, which is pretty much all of our dex stacked with the increased attributes from our other items. We've got 5% increased movement speed, which for Heist is amazing, and 5% increased movement speed here as well. I don't know what this one is, but oh, minions, that's pointless, and just check that one, that's plus 20% dex, so I won't be taking that either. So that's our jewel, reference number 1089. There's probably better ones out there. We're looking for dex and movement speed, really, and that's it. This one happens to be one I had in my stash from whenever I picked it up. We go round, we go round. The only other difference is we do come down for Asylum for that reduced curse effect, and 18, 6 and 6 for the chaos resistance. Again, because of the number of uniques we're needing, that it's having that chaos res buffed means we are actually chaos resist capped. So that's really good for Heist, because although there's minimal chaos damage in there, what is in there does a ton of damage. And that's it. That's the tree. Everything else is pretty much as per Pox's guide. So let's get into a Heist. Let's go and find a contract. Now, my strategy for Heist is open as many chests as possible and kill as many mobs on the way in. That is how I run my Heist. So that's what will be featured in this video. Obviously, if you're running a different strategy, then that's fine. So with all those auras and stuff, we have 28 mana, which is exactly the amount we need for Frostblink. PoE will tell you it doesn't have enough mana to cast it, but it does. There we go. You can only cast it once and you've got to wait for your mana regen, which is a bit annoying, but you're not casting it that often. Right, let me just stop here and look at the chests. Armor, armor, and armor. Well, that sucks. RNG is against me today on a Gianna. Let's just pop that gem up. There we go. Open these chests. Keep an eye on my alert. As I said, I am the strategy of open everything and kill everything on the way in. So this is going to be quite a slow Heist. However, like I said, if you just want to run in and kill stuff and run out, that is perfectly reasonable. It is garbage day today in my area, so if you can hear bang crashing coming over the mic, that is the wonderful people removing all of our recycling, taking it away to be reused, etc, etc. There won't be a lot showing as dropping, again because this is standard and I have a very specific filter for running in non-league. It's looking for items that I want for my collections and what I need for crafting, etc. Depending on what filter you're running, depends on how much loot will show. Also, because my rogues are pretty much fully geared and I have a quad tab full of level 83 gear to roll, I don't need any rogue gear. So any rogue gear that would normally show isn't. If I run out of base types once I've rolled gear, then I can always just hop on to Filter Blade and turn it back on again. Alright, there we go. We didn't luck out really much on the large chest. I'm not going to bother opening. There's a chance they could have some chromes or jewelers or fusings in there. Just can't be bothered. I don't need any of those. So then just hit our Quicksilver Flask and our phase run, and because it's a deception, we just run out. I've got reuse at end of flask effect on our Quicksilver, so I only have to press it once, usually. There we go, that's the contract done. Let's do that, There we go. Let's find a BP. Let's go for an level 83. Have we got an unusual gem one? I've probably used them all. No. Okay. We will go for replica and experimented. Reveal. Pow. Have I got any? Oh, I've got 5 Niles. Huh, fine. Right, save those. Ooh, what's this? This is perception, engineering and lockpicking. Okay, so we don't have TIBs. It's a bit annoying. We won't open the fragment tab. We've got one there, none real close enough to open. That's maps, that sucks. But we do have lockpicking, I'm sure. Perception, which will be... Okay, so lockpicking, let's get those three opened. Again, lockpicking, perception, and deception. Ooh. We've got Niles. Niles can run deception because I've got the +1. So we can open one shed. Let's definitely go for the Harby. Chaos, and that. What's this one? Essences we don't care about. Div cards, yes please. Oh, he's out. Okay, switch to Gianna. There we go. Grab that, grab that. This is perception, lockpicking. Is that it? Deception, lockpicking. Perception and lockpicking. Okay. Yeah, and deception. So we've got Niles again. 1, 2, 3, 2 Harbies, 1 div card, 2. That should be enough. Okay, let's rip that out. Go down to the planning room. Sort our teams. Okay, engineering is going to be Isla. Perception will be possibly cast for the reward rooms. What's the last one? Lockpicking has got to be cast. So we then go with Nanette. Here for perception is Nanette. Deception is Niles. And cast. Wow, that's quite a lot of alert reduction. That's cool. Nanette, Isla, Niles, cast, Nanette, Niles. Confirm plans. Okay, now I know what the teams are. We might be able to get some more reveals. It's not worth doing anymore. I'm not wasting the markers all on that one. So anyone I want to really do is this one, but we've already got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to open any more. We'll leave it. We'll save the markers. Right. Prepare Grand Heist. Pop it in. Begin Heist. Drop off our remaining markers. Just in case. Okay, in we go. I always start with bottom left. I don't know why. So bottom left and we go round. So we have got Isla. So we've got perception. So I've got to look out for perception areas. Multiple chaos, currency ones, and then the reward. So we're just aiming for 1, 2, 3, 4 currency. Okay. Then BPs, I'm not bothered about killing everything. I will kill certain groups. But I'm not too fussed about killing everything because it'll just take too long. Frost blink in. Oh, my increased duration is up. Nice. Makes it level 20 over here. And kill these mobs. Go down there and click. Kill any more. That's it. Right, let's go across. Kill all that. Flame touch that. Rare. Round the corner. Hex touch in. Lock picks down there. Throw some fire traps down. Just in case a rare mob comes out or one of the uniques. Nope, we're done. Right, good. Pick up all that lot. Come on. Thank you. Go to the next one. See Frostblink Hex Touch Flammability doing its job. I'm not even at 50% alert yet, and we've only really got one more node to go. Crack open that while we go up. We go up into here. That's map fragments, I think. Where's the door? There. I'll crack that one first. And this one. So, oh, exalted shard. Cool. I still have exalts and exalted shards on high ping on the filter for crafting purposes. Specifically rogue gear, cluster jewels. And I'd be surprised how many you can burn through when you're doing that. Do we go in there? Oh, we've got plenty of alert level. Might as well go and get all the big chests. Should have enough. Where are they coming from? Over here? Yep. Oh, gift of the goddess. Nice, I'm collecting those. Nice. Love scarabs. There we go. Right. Over here, create the bridge. While they're doing that, just kill those mobs because they're close. Phase run down. Open the door. Kill, kill, kill. Flash blink. Go in here. Might as well get all the big chests. Got 2 doors on this one. Not sure which one they're going to come out. Anything? Oh, one down there. That's a corpse stitcher. Get away that explosion. Don't want to take any chances. Pick up all the currency first, and then I'll look at the maps. Normal map. Yep, that's fine. Normal map. Magic map. Nope. Rare map. No. Oh, that's Crimson Temple. So we'll take that. That's a magic map, don't care. That's a normal map, take. Okay. Crack open that, might as well. Come up here. We still have alert level left, so right, that'll do. Curse you. That's it, you're dead. Right, let's run through here. Killing any mobs we find, opening the safe. And then we'll look at see if we've got anything worth picking up in the old stuff. Right, what we got? No, that's pointless. Oh, hello! Replica soul tether. I don't know if that's worth anything now. It used to be. Probably pick it up anyway. No, because that's cack and that's cack. Yep. Oh, hello. There's loot behind that. Can we get the loot? Yeah, I think we'll be taking this. Right. Chunga. Let's go. That's why we stack job speed on Isla. If we can. Haven't been watching my health, but I haven't had to use a health potion, so pretty good. Right, that's wing 1. Oh, hello. I didn't want to do that. Whoops. I'll go back and dump off, otherwise I'll go into the next wing and not be able to do anything. Come on, that's it. Filter through everything. I have it in my collection. Okay, sit there, I'll price you later. You go now, I'll sort you out later. Right, next wing. Wing 2. Right, let's go in and have a look. Take a drink. Okay, so the priority targets here are the Harby and the div cards and then the currency. So I'll pick up the Harby. We may come back for little chests, etc. So let's get our RF on and go. It's always worth taking that little bit of time just to have a look to see where everything's positioned. More so if you're using Tibbs for his unlock 2. We've got perception here. We didn't have one in the last one. Well, we didn't have any perception towers. More exalt shards. Nice. Right, so where are... Wait for the first one to pop. Go. If you're quick enough, you can get through that without actually hitting a tower. I cannot remember which of my subscribers gave me that piece of information, but thank you to that person. I hadn't realised. I could have been doing perception contracts a lot faster. We're going to ignore the currency first. I want to open the div cards first, as we did our priority target list at the beginning. Oh, what's the price? Stack decks. Life regen. There we go, finally. Okay, kill this patrol. There we go. Up for the currency ones. Over here, drop some fire traps. Ha, more exalt shards. Nice. Okay, let's get the last two chests, which put us about here somewhere, I think. Oh, that was that bit of lag. No, maybe not. Okay, so we've still got quite a bit left. Let's go and get some little chests. Whoops, lost a bit of control there. Oh, that's unique. I'm just having a look. No, got that one, don't need that one. I'm not sure where the new uniques are tiered on the filter. I didn't have time to check. So every time I see the unique coloration drop, I just have a quick look, see if it's a new one, see if I need it. 98% of the time so far I don't, so it's always good to check. Right, let's go and see what this wing offers us. I'm not going to do the full BP because this will be a long video. I'm hoping by now you can see that Jugg RF in Heist, the way I have spec'd it, is really good. It takes practically no damage. You can get speed by the use of Devotos, Phase Run, and a well-rolled Quicksilver. I should have put on my non-legacy Quicksilver for this, but my bad. I've got that replica bit of dream. Ooh, need that for elemental. What's it? There's nothing here. I don't need any of them. Let me just check my file. Excuse me. Replica, Farrell's Fur, Headhunter. Yeah, it's only those two replicas I need now, so that are available anyway. So yeah, I don't need any of these, so do I grab one? Maybe the Bitter Dream, so I can make another elemental penetration, I think it is. This is the recipe for. Might grab that. Yeah, let's just grab this and then we'll go. Better to take something than nothing, especially because we've opened up all the big chests. If there was a couple of big chests that we'd missed, then the likelihood I would have not bothered picking up a replica and just spent the time on the alert getting more big chests. But we've got all the big chests, and the little chests really aren't worth faffing around for. Not in this tile set anyway. I mean, you might RNG into something good, but it's doubtful. Okay, we will price that up, those two up later. Okay, and there we go. That's the showcase. As I said, I'm not going to do the other two wings in this video. I think I've proven the build's worth so far. I'll pop on the list of the legacy gear in a slide and pop that up on the screen after this recording, so you can see the legacy variants and what you need to do if you're playing in League. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next one.